Alright, y'all. Welcome, and welcome back to another episode of Grymnir, Black Squid, on this War Sales, Bannerlord, Mount and Blade DLC. It's pretty awesome, and they've been putting a lot of work into this. You should see how this thing has transpired. They have changed the whole landscape. Previous areas that were just empty ocean have island chains. There's villages on some of these islands, fishing communities, a whole ecosystem has emerged. But anyway, I digress. What we're doing is we are hunting down these criminals, these villains who have kidnapped our sister, our whole family to be exact. Well, it's a real sad story, and I think you have time for it. The parents of Grymnir and his brother were slain in a raid in which only Grymnir and his brother escaped. The other two siblings, his younger sister and brother, were taken, God knows where. And now here we are, pursuing their captors. Our brother has gone inland. We have gone to the seas to find out who these dastardly people could be. And we think we have a trail. We think we know exactly where we're going. We could very well find and rescue our sister from these terrible people. God knows what's already happened to her, but we'll at least save her life. Let's go, y'all. The journey is just beginning, but there's so much already happened and so much yet to happen. Let's go, let's go. I'm super excited. Meanwhile, as we set sail from Galand, there's a guy over here. We're supposed to get him. He's a snake. He's slippery, manipulative, but very powerful. And he's got this thing, I think they're about to say fortress of sorts. And that's a feature in the game. You can tie all your boats together, mount the cannons facing outwards, and create a fortress of sorts. Very interesting. Similar to the way that the Eastern Europeans used wagons to create a fortress in the field. Anyone who knows about flails knows about that. But anyway, we're pulling up. Yes. We gotta be careful here. Oh, so that's the coast of North Africa up there. Beautiful mountain. Anyway, focusing back in. We gotta get these guys. Apparently a lot of these pirates like to hang out in a similar neighborhood, and I'm almost upgraded. 9 points. Can we get that in? I forgot the guy's name. He'll probably tell us. There he is. There he is. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, y'all, lock in. I can't talk right now. Spoilers. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. If you don't want to know about this, spoiler alert. Locking in.
Did you see that big fiery ball? Not very accurate, I'm warned. But if one of our ships get hit by one of those who don't jump into the sea in time will die a nasty death. I've heard Cruces does this. He doesn't try to maneuver or run, but lashes his ships together, building himself a floating fortress. He mounts mangonels on them, and peppers any attackers with flaming pitch. Not a bad tactic, if you've got the time to prepare, and you just want to be left alone. Most attackers will keep their distance and look for easier prey. If all our ships row in together, we'd be presenting enough targets that were bound to get hit. So let's not do that. Here's another idea. Our captured ship, the Golden Wasp, is fast and maneuverable, and has that ballista. If we make it as light as possible by removing all cargo, and move in our strongest rowers to man the oars, we can dart within range while avoiding that flaming pitch. Then we can use the ballista to take out the mangonels one by one. And when they're all down, the rest of us will storm in and clear the decks. I saw you handle that fire ship at O'More, and I think you're the one to take the helm. I'll come with you, though, to keep my men rowing briskly. Have a good look at Grustus' floating fortress before we attack. It's formidable, but it's not going anywhere. He has no less than 8 ships lashed together. They mount 4 heavy mangonels, big ones. Most ships would tip over from the recoil if they weren't chained to each other. One is on the round ship, which is the fortress's keep, as it were. Another 3 are on cogs. One is to the northwest. The others are to the northeast and southeast. You must steer the Wasp to take out those mangonels. You need direct hits, but don't get too close, as their decks are packed with archers. Also, keep moving. 1 or 2 hits could shatter our timbers or set us alight and make an end of it. We're right behind you, brother. Let's take this vile toad of a merchant down. Jesus! We're still afloat, but the next time we might not be so lucky. Stamp out those sparks, lads! Let's not get hit again! Let's keep our distance. Their decks are packed with bowmen. One mangonel down! Let's keep our distance. Their decks are packed with bowmen. Let's keep our distance. Their decks are packed with bowmen. Unless you want to swim back, just hit us! We're still afloat, but the next time we might not be so lucky. Those sparks, lads! Let's not get hit again! That hit us! We're still afloat, but the next time we might not be so lucky. Stamp out those sparks, lads! Let's not get hit again! That hit us! We're still afloat, but the next time we might not be so lucky. Stamp out those sparks, lads! Let's not get hit again! That hit us! We're still afloat, but the next time we might not be so lucky. Unless you want to swim back, I suggest we keep moving. Let's keep our distance. Their decks are packed with bowmen. Let's keep our distance. Their decks are packed with bowmen. You smashed that mangonel. Look at it, like a broken toy. Let's keep our distance. Their decks are packed with bowmen. Let's keep our distance. Their decks are packed with bowmen. Stamp out those sparks, lads! Let's not get hit again. Our sail is down! Let's keep our distance. Their decks are packed with bowmen. We're still afloat, but the next time we might not be so lucky. Let's keep our distance. Their decks are packed with bowmen. Let's keep our distance. Their decks are packed with bowmen. Stamp out those sparks, lads! Let's not get hit again. Let's keep our distance. Their decks are packed with bowmen. Choose your targets. Take out the mangonels before we run out of stones. Let's keep our distance. Their decks are packed with bowmen. That hit us! We're still afloat, but the next time we might not be so lucky. Let's keep our distance. Their decks are packed with bowmen. Let's keep our distance. Their decks are packed with bowmen. Unless you want... Stamp out those sparks, lads! Let's not get hit again. Let's keep our distance. Their decks are packed with bowmen. Let's keep our distance. Their decks are packed with bowmen. Let's keep our distance. Their decks are packed with bowmen. Let's keep our distance. Their decks are packed with bowmen. Let's keep our distance. That hit us! We're still afloat, but the next time we might not be so lucky. Let's keep our distance. Their decks are packed with bowmen. Stamp out those sparks, lads! Let's not get hit again.
Only one more.
Let's keep our distance.
Oh,
Their decks are packed with bowmen.
wait. Wait, what does that mean? Oh, we get to do it again? Okay, that's fair, that's fair. Respect, that's great. Alright guys, let's get it together. Lock in, stay focused. Let's make this one count. We don't want to do 3. Just one more time. Let's get it.
Have a good look at Krustas' floating fortress. That hit us! We're still afloat, but the next time we might not be so lucky. Let's keep our distance. Their decks are packed with bowmen. Let's keep our distance. Their decks are packed with bowmen. One mangonel down! Let's keep our distance. Their decks are packed with bowmen. Stamp out those sparks, lads! Let's not get hit again! Us. We're still afloat, but the next time we might not be so lucky. Unless you want to swim back, I suggest we keep moving. Let's keep our distance. Their decks are packed with bowmen. Let's keep our distance. You smashed that mangonel. Look at it, like a broken toy. Let's keep our distance. Their decks are packed with bowmen. Let's keep our distance. Their decks are packed with bowmen. Let's keep our distance. Their decks are packed with bowmen. Let's keep our distance. Their decks are packed with bowmen. You silenced those mangonels. Now let's all move in and board them. We're right behind you. Row, lads, row! That was a good fight. You did a fine job taking it. Now then, I wish to present you with my old acquaintance, Salautus Crusas, who gave himself up when the last of his men fell to our swords. He seems very sure of himself for a man of his circumstances, and will no doubt try to bluster his way out of trouble. Crusas, step forward.
I am Salautus Crusas. I sail under the protection of the Sea Hounds. If you kill me, it will not go well for you. Yes, I buy slaves. They work my sulfur mines. Sulfur is valuable, and if I did not mine it, another would. Anyway, these islands are part of no kingdom, and I am violating no law. Since when does a pirate like yourself care about such things? So then, I believe I have heard of you. Purig spoke of you. From what I know, I think I can be of use to you. Do we have a bargain? I tell you what I know, and you give me my freedom. So then, when I last spoke to Purig, I saw your sister among his captives and tried to buy her. Not that one, he said. That's my insurance against a pair of avenging furies. I think he grudgingly admired how persistently you pursued him. He told me the whole story. Apparently, you had taken passage with him on some voyage to the north, hoping to find and free your sister from pirates. Then, you stole his ship, so he said. Realizing that you were a dangerous enemy, he made inquiries among his Sea Hound allies to find her. Now, he keeps her as a hostage on a ship in his fleet. So, I can tell you how to find Purig, which means you found your sister as well. But if you harm me, it's likely you'll never have such a chance again. So I repeat, do we have a bargain? Indeed. So then, Purig has run a bit short of money, and has arranged to sell off some of his captives in a Grandfjord, his hideaway in the north. He will be anchored there for the next several weeks, doing business with his favoured buyers. We may be able to get close to him without him suspecting that anything is amiss. He will not sell your sister, though, as I explained.
Were you to be one of these buyers?
Among others, yes.
Good. Then we will take your ship. It has fine lines and expensive fittings, and I have no doubt that Purig, who has an eye for costly things, would recognize it instantly. If Purig is holding your sister as a hostage, then capturing his round ship will be a very delicate affair. If he sees Crusas' ship, and believes that we are Crusas, we may be able to allay his suspicions while we sneak aboard and turn things to our advantage. We shall need to think on this. It might even be good to keep Crusas with us to converse with Purig or his crew. Ah, good news, Crusas. You are indeed worth more to us alive than dead. For now.
For now, you say. What, might I ask, is to be my fate?
Well, that's decided then. We should return to Astekan to refit and gather our allies. Then prepare to sail for Angrenfjord.
Well, here we are. ready to set sail for Angran Fjord and settle accounts with our enemies once and for all. Lahar will sail with us, and Bjolgur and more of his brothers may join us at our destination. We have Krusa's ship, and Krusa's too, of course, much as he might not like it, and hopefully the element of surprise. We just need to consider how to turn this best to our advantage. There they are, with your sister as their hostage. A straight-out attack is out of the question. Throughout this voyage, I have been thinking on what we might do to ensure her safety. And I recommend that we try an old corsair's trick. Do you see that big cluster of ships back there? That's got to be where they're holding the prisoners. That smaller vessel out front, though, that's got to be a picket, and it will stop us before we get too close. Let's approach it, pretending to be a buyer, while Bjolgur and Lahar stay out of sight. Krusas can banter with them a bit as a distraction. You and I, meanwhile, shall dive off the side of our ship, swim around to the stern of the prisoner ship and climb up the side. Then together we can try to find your sister on board. Once we succeed, well, we'll just have to figure it out from there. See that big cluster of ships back there? That's got to be where they're holding the prisoners. Into the water. Let's go while Purig's men are distracted. Swim fast, and keep your distance from any lookouts.
Ahoy! Who approaches?
I am Salautas Cruzas. I seek Purig of Agalti.
This is his ship, but he's away. Should be back shortly. We six them.
Very good. Now get to the hold.
Who's there? What's going on? Heavens mercy, what are you doing here? I'll be silent. What's going on? Can you get me out of here? I understand. Protect your brother.
Well done. But your sister is still within. We need to get her to safety. Cut the lines tying us to the other ship, and let's be away. They've grappled us! God's blood, we can't get past them. They're going to board. Shoot those bastards. Cut them down as they come over the side. Whatever it takes. grappled us! They're on deck! They've grappled us! They're on deck!
Ahoy to you, Gunnar. An exemplary escape. Is the captive safe?
You two snatched their ship right out from under their noses. A fine story to tell my brothers. If we survive this.
Ahoy to you, Bjolgur! And ahoy to you, Lahan! She is indeed safe with us. But now it looks like the whole pack of hounds are coming baying out to meet us. You two brave fellows get on our flanks, and we'll meet them prow to prow. I see more of them coming up. No rest for my sword arm today. Ah, we won! Ah! Ah, you bastard!
The hounds in their lair! Is that you, Gyrmnir? You and your companion? I will fall upon you like an eagle and tear out your livers. I will shut this I will spill your blood upon the waters. I will send your corpses to the slimy depths. Your skull will be a home for scuttling things, and Moran shall make a toothpick of your shin bone. Do you hear me?
you! You and Gyrmnir have been slaughtering my allies up and down this coast, and now it comes to this. I was going to forge the Sea Hounds into a weapon of vengeance against the House of Olbjorn. I would have drowned them in their own blood. But the free warriors of the North, to the men who stood against the tyrant, I would have showered them with gold. I would have given them the fame they deserved. We would have ruled the northern seas. That is all for nothing. Instead, the kings of Norfolk, the men that Gyrmnir and I fought, would have the last laugh. So do you like what you've wrought? Not much honor in having your men just cut me down, is there? Fight me 1-to-1. If I win, I go free, and we'll never see each other again. If you win, people will remember you as the one who slew the terror of the North. I'll split your skull!
We've done it. Our sister is free. Noor is free. Noor is free.
Heaven's mercy. I had given up hope. I thought I'd die in that dark place. In the power of those cruel men. That awful night, I woke to cries, and screaming and smoke. Mother and father. I won't speak of it. Some of those villains grabbed me and threw me over a horse. In the camp I saw our little brother. My heart sank. But I did not see you, and that gave me hope. They separated us. They took the younger, stronger ones to be marched to the coast. They mocked us, telling us we would be worked until our deaths on some hot island mine or on some frozen shoreline. I took them in, come after me with an army of warriors and see them all hanged. I didn't believe it, though. I just could not bear to have no answer to their taunts. We arrived in Ostcan. We were smuggled in by night, as the slave trade was banned by the Vlandian king, although many there really profited from it. Eventually, Purig came by us. He questioned us all closely about our families. At first, I thought he was trying to find out whether he could get a ransom for us. And he was trying to find someone related to you. He feared you, and was keeping me to protect himself from you. That made me proud, despite my misery. They threw me in that cell when they found me. When we sailed from port to port, sometimes I could press my ear to the door. I could hear Purig discussing his plans to topple the Nord King and build a pirate empire. And I heard your name again and again as their schemes were foiled and the noose around his neck grew tighter. And then, just a short while ago, I heard your voice at the door of my cell. And I knew heaven had answered my prayers. Bless you, brother. I'm ready to do my part for our family in the future. I can see your men calling you. Get us to safety and we will speak again.
Now I think I will go ashore and make my way home. Blackshoven is not far from here. I've settled what I wish to settle, and all this rowing and ramming and climbing and jostling and fighting is hard on my old bones. Ugh. My men, though, I've had a word with them, and some of them have been quite impressed by your leadership. They want to follow you if you'll have them. And as I mentioned, they prefer to sail on our ship here, the Wavesteed. So I guess that's yours too if you'll have it. She'll carry you well, especially in the rough seas of the north. You should come see me in my village, Lagshoven in Vineland. It's not much, not for a warrior like you, who's no doubt seen all the wonders of the Empire and the lands beyond. But we can pass a summer's night on the beach and drink to our deeds.
Indeed.
Farewell, my friend.
Farewell, Gunnar. Ladies and gentlemen, we've done it. We've done it. We're not yet rank 1 yet, but what we have done is we have rescued our sister from the clutches of the most wicked, cruel, conniving pirates that there ever were. Well done, ladies and gentlemen. Well done. Let's go. And as always, there's much more to be done. Peace. I'll see you at the next play.